the west side of Toronto, Etobicoke to be specific. We're on the Queensway, here to revisit my favorite haunted attraction in Toronto, or at least from the last time that I visited it here in 2022, and that would be Martino Manor. Now, you would say this was probably one of the more unassuming haunted houses that you'll experience in, say, Toronto, as the decorum that you're going leading in doesn't really leave much to the imagination, at least on the outside of the building. As you're like, what is going on here? It's a pizzeria that's doubling as a haunted house. What exactly is the theming here? Well, if you saw my original video, in fact, this is probably one of the best themed haunted houses I've ever experienced, and that's globally, and I've been promised that it's going to live up to that expectation tonight as well, as it's been 3 years since my last visit here, and there's apparently been a lot of changes as promised by the owners. I'd also like to thank the owners for inviting me down to visit this attraction tonight and give you a summary of what it's all about. Even though the last time that I was here, I gave you almost a full walkthrough, this time, as per request of the owners, we're just going to give you a little bit of a montage of the experience, so that way you know and are incentivized to come down here, because you certainly will be tempted after you see what's in store inside here. Martino Manor. Can't wait to get inside and see what's new in 3 years since being here last. Let's not waste any time. Let's get inside and find out.
So this young ginger-haired egghead named Dr. Francis Martino purchases the grounds in the early 60s, right? He revives the previous owner's funeral business with his own lovely side edition selling plants. Sounds cute, but that ain't the only thing that four-eyed strawberry shortcake was reviving. He started digging these poor bastards up, myself included.
This is going to be a repeat of last time. You can kind of see me that I'm going to end up going past a group or two during this experience. Group behind me, so I have a bit of time to reflect on this first half of the maze. Ah! Oh, you got me good. All right, that was a setup. Ah!
She left.
So that's a wrap from Martino Manor. After 3 years of visiting, I'm shocked at how much has changed. Now, I'd say the whole midsection was completely fresh from what I remember last time. The intro, which I didn't capture last time on video, I put a little bit of a montage to give you the whole experience in kind of like under a minute, if not just the highlights overall, so that way you can kind of give an idea what it's about, because it is one of the best, if not the best, independently run haunted houses in Toronto. I stand by that declaration. I made it last time, and I'm standing by it today, because there were just so many different changes, an immense amount of actors in there. I'd say it was probably at least like 20 I would say maybe like 15 to 20 actors, probably around a dozen, to be honest with you, with all the interactive quarters that you have in there. And a nice sort of ubiquitous theme throughout, even though the beginning starts with the original sort of like restaurant sort of theme coming from the restaurant section, which is appropriate considering where we are. You then go into the sort of like occult, and the overall theming is established by this gentleman behind me who actually gives you a backstory. There's so many more animatronics. That there are some classics that I remember from last time, but many new animatronics too, so really super immersive. You're actually shocked at how big this haunted house is for the amount of space that they have here. It comprises 2 buildings, but they've really utilized it so creatively that you really have no idea where you are at any moment. I really just sing praises about this for the second time because it was that effective. I'm really kind of blown away. It was just that great. A couple of legitimate scares there. The classic setups to get you to look one way with an actor or a distraction animatronic and then to pop you out from behind. So there's a lot of that. So if you're not into scares proper, then you probably wouldn't like this too much because there's a lot of legitimate ones, a good amount of gore. Like I said, some classic scenes that were retained from last time that were very memorable that I enjoyed as well this time. So yeah, Martino Manor. Yeah, I would honestly say if I lived even outside Toronto, I would probably come down here for this haunted house. It's that good. $30 this year, $29.99, cash only, so you should come prepared for that. But yeah, just an incredible experience. And he's still like actually just behind me here. You can actually hear the monster is just there waiting for you to come. I can't give you guys enough of praise for this haunt. It's definitely something that I'm going to make sure I do every year, as it was promised that we're going to get even more creative new elements year on year at Martino Manor. So you definitely don't want to miss it. It's certainly one of the best. That's a wrap here from Martino Manor. Thanks for dropping in.